In the previous video, we dealt with a little bit complex question whereby we have 2 square roots of 3x plus 4 plus x is equals to 36, and we made this come to the right hand side to become 36 minus x. So it was like just having just a surd function, or let's say a surd number here and a whole number here, so it was easy to solve, just like in the first question. So now in this question, now we have 2 surds function, and all we have to do as usual is to square both sides. So we keep squaring both sides until all is clarified, all the surd expressions are no longer existent there. So let's begin. We square both sides. So let's call this equation 1. Let's square both sides. Okay, now if we square both sides, we remember that when we say a plus b all squared, this will give us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Now a in this sense is the root of x plus 8, and b in this sense is the root of x plus 1. So we'll have a squared, and that will give us x plus 8 squared, okay, plus 2ab, that's 2, this is a, and this is b, that's 2 in the square root of x plus 8 multiplied by the square root of x plus 1, and b squared, which is root of x plus 1, is x plus 1 squared, which is equal to 7 squared. So let's simplify now. So the square of the square root of x plus 8 will give us x plus 8, plus, now in this expression we are going to apply the law of surd, that means the multiplication law, where we say root ab is equals to root a multiplied by root b. So therefore this can be reduced further to square root 2 square root of x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 1, and simplifying this further will give us x plus 1, which is equals to 7 squared, and 7 squared is what? 49. So we have 2 simplifying plus x plus 8, x plus 1. We'll bring these 2 together, and this will give us 2x plus 9, which is equals to 49. So I can bring these 2 to the right hand side, so we left it 2 in the bracket of x plus 8 square root of x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 1 is equals to 49 minus 2x minus 9. Therefore we say that the square root of x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 1, or multiplied by 2, is equals to 40 minus 2x. So we can call this equation 2. Now we will take equation 2 again. After we have reduced it further, we have reduced equation 1 further to equation 2. We take equation 2 again, and x plus 1 is equals to 40 minus 2x, and this time again we say we square both sides. So we'll have 2x plus 8 x minus 1, or x plus 1 rather, all squared is equals to 40 minus 2x all squared. And this time around we are reminded of the square of a difference. A minus b squared is equals to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Now in this case we will consider our a to be 40, our b, okay, our b to be 2x. Right, this can be simplified on its own to give us 2 squared multiplied by x, okay, x plus 8 and x plus 1, and this will be equal to, or even before we proceed, I think we should be able to find something to between here and here. We can reduce this expression by 2 if we divide both sides by 2, so we will have just x plus 8 here, and likewise x plus 1, so that this will make our simplification quite very easy. So therefore this will result into 20 minus x, and from this point forward we can now square both sides, and if we square both sides we'll just be left with this, and this place will be 20 minus x. Yes, so it's possible to simplify that in this way so as to reduce the number of huge terms that will go into place. So this will be gone, and a in this case now will be 20, and b in this case now will be x. Yes, this can be further simplified further, so we go with this. Now if you square the left hand side, we'll have this. So if we square the right hand side, we'll have 20 squared minus 2 into 20 into x plus x squared. Now we can say now there is no longer square root of any kind here. No square root, no nothing. So now we can simplify. So simplify the right hand side, we'll have x squared plus 9x plus 8. Simplifying the left hand side, we'll have 400 minus 40x plus x squared, and then we bring in that terms together. X squared on the left hand side, x squared on the right hand side will nullify each other. We have 9x here, we have minus 40x here, and we have 8, we have 400. So I can bring minus 40x to the left hand side, and I take minus 8x minus plus 8 to the right hand side. Let me repeat that. I take minus 40x to the right hand side, and I bring plus 8 to the other side. And we remember that x squared and x squared will nullify each other, so we'll be left with 9x, okay, plus 40x is equal to 400 minus 8, and this will give us 49x is equal to 392. Therefore x will be 392 divided by 49, which is equals to 8. Now we have a single value for x now, unlike previous times, so we have double values. Now let's check for this now. Remember the question. The question says square root of x plus 8 plus the square root of x plus 1, which is equals to 7. And now we are saying that x is equals to 8. So let's put the values of x there now and see if we are going to have a value of 7. So we have 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 1. 8 plus 8 is 16. 8 plus 1 is 9. So this will give us 4. The square root of 16 is 4. The square root of 9 is 3, and adding them together will give us 7. So yes, x is the final answer. X is equals to 8 is the final answer. So as we are saying, in solving Surdic equations, all we just have to do is to square both sides the first time. Let's go over it again. We square both sides the first time, it is reduced to this, okay, and again we square both sides again after we have divided both sides by 2 to reduce the values that we'll be getting. Then we square both sides again, and after we square both sides it is reduced to this, which is being further simplified to this, and we have our answer. So we square both sides until it is all simplified further.